Hey guys, it's Phoenix. I found a village in the Nether. They spawn not too often, but more frequently than you would expect, because the terrain is pretty much identical throughout the Nether, so it's pretty easy to spawn one. You can see the entity numbers on the top left-hand corner. It's over 1,000, and so it's going to be very laggy. The first part of this video might be a little bit laggier than you might imagine. I'm going to take care of that very soon. I'm going to kill off all the villagers, the testificates. But I'm gonna move around pretty slowly so you guys can examine this for yourselves. I will put up a world download if I remember. Hopefully I will. I'll put a world download for this so you guys can explore this. But be careful because it is extremely laggy because of all the villagers and all the fire that's about to tear down this village. I'm not going to turn that off yet because I do want to see this happen in action and very natural environment. So I'm not going to mess around with anything. So a lot of the pieces of the village obviously don't spawn in very well because of the terrain, and it's not used to it. So it's gonna try and it's a conglomeration of everything, and it's very messy. That's one part of it. Let me fly up and look at what's happening above bedrock level. It's everywhere. Look at the terrain itself. It's not sure about what's going on. Look at all the bedrock that's not supposed to be like this. It's in fact trying to generate a plains area above the bedrock. And look at all these villagers. A lot of them have died, but just they're stacking on top of each other. So let me explain what I've done. It's quite a few things. The first one is I have put the Nether as one of the biomes in which the villagers can spawn. Now that's not enough because it still needs a requirement, and the Nether obviously doesn't have any requirements. I'm using very layperson terms because I am a layperson. It doesn't have any requirements. Now the plains have that import of villagers into its code, but the Nether doesn't. So what I've done instead for the Nether is every time there is a fortress, there is going to be a village. So instead of the stronghold bridges or the parts forming, villagers are going to spawn instead. Now, for whatever reason, it's going to spawn above bedrock as well, which is kind of funny because they're all over the place, and a lot of them have died. Now you've actually seen the villagers in action. I'm going to kill them off. In fact, I already have one here, don't I? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to take care of as many items as I can, as many entities as I can. Funnily enough, when I do locate fortress, it works, but if I do locate village, it still can't find one because the village actually is part of the fortress now. That's the easiest way I could find, apart from, placing villages myself, which is kind of lame. But anyway, I've used existing code and data to do it for that. So it's a lot less laggy now. It's still going to be a little bit laggy because this is a little unusual. But just look at exactly how it's spawned. It's taking parts of a village and putting them together, and it's not exactly very... it's not cohesive, so there are no full buildings or anything. Just look at the farm, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So they're just stacking on top of each other, which kind of looks really funny. And this is the base of it, so you've just got towers of cobblestone and dirt, and that's exactly what it does when it's trying to touch the ground. And of course, it's not really possible in the Nether until you reach all the way to the bottom. So every time you find a fortress, you'll probably find a village instead. So it just looks really funny, and it's kind of extended all the way to the top of the bedrock. All right, let's do another one. So in fact, let's go back here. Okay, so I've just teleported myself pretty far away, and again, you just have all these villages trying to generate at the top. And what I'm going to do is locate another fortress. Okay, so 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 2, and it's not going to have a fortress, right? Is there not a fortress here, or have I just screwed this all up, haven't I? Yeah, I think I've just completely messed up. No, I don't think it wants to find another fortress for me. That's a little bit odd. I think I've just completely destroyed it. But you still have the generic villagers spawning above the bedrock, so that in itself will remain the same, and that's going to be consistent forever, because I'm assuming bedrock is so flat, and it's just the best place to put a village because it won't be obstructed as much as the Nether terrain, because that's completely different. But full power to you. If you guys want to do this, go ahead. It's kind of funny. I've done this before, but I've actually struggled to put it into the Nether because I had no idea how to do it until I realized it's trying to put nether bridges. So why not replace nether bridges with villagers? And this is exactly what's happened. It looks kind of funny. It's not really lagging me right now. But anyway, leave a like, subscribe for more creative content if you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your suggestions in the comments for things that I should do to the game to make it a little hilarious, a little more unique of an experience for you guys. Otherwise, take care.